Hey guys, Leon here from Hairguard, and today in this video we're going to be looking at the top 5 internal DHT blockers. This is the second video in a 3-part mini-series where we're looking at how to block DHT using topical, internal and the acid-alkali solutions. If you haven't already watched the first video where we talk about the topical videos, make sure to check that out first. So what we're going to learn about in this video is we're going to have a recap on dihydrotestosterone and how that causes male pattern baldness and androgenetic alopecia. Then we're actually going to go over the top 5 internal DHT blockers, and then finally we're going to touch on how you can start using these internal supplements as part of your hair care routine. So just to recap, we did go over this in the previous video, however, DHT stands for dihydrotestosterone, and it is thought to be one of the leading causes of male pattern baldness. So the way that it works is that you have testosterone, the sex hormone, and that's responsible for making you a man. And what happens is this, as you can see on the right, this 5-alpha reductase enzyme attaches onto testosterone to then create dihydrotestosterone. So we don't want to block testosterone, we want to block things that can get rid of the 5-alpha reductase or inhibit dihydrotestosterone. So what happens is people that are prone to male pattern baldness or androgenetic alopecia don't necessarily have more dihydrotestosterone, instead they are just more sensitive to the hormone. So we, as I said, we want to block DHT and 5-alpha reductase as opposed to blocking testosterone, because blocking testosterone brings a whole host of negative side effects. So we do recommend here at Hairguard using a combination of both topical and internal DHT blockers to help combat androgenetic alopecia and male pattern baldness. So we've already touched on the topical, but now we're going to look at internal supplements that you can start implementing. The first internal supplement that you can use as part of your hair care routine is green tea. Green tea is commonly touted as a cure-all, but it is actually a great way to block dihydrotestosterone to treat the source of male pattern baldness. So green tea is a source of epogallocatechins. It's a bit of a tongue twister. And these are catechins, and they're a type of plant phenol that with a variety of beneficial properties. Now, one of these properties is its ability to inhibit the activity of 5-alpha reductase, which means that it won't then attach onto testosterone to create dihydrotestosterone, which then can cause hair loss. So to reap the benefits of green tea, you can just, make green tea, or there are powdered supplements that you can try as well, as pictured in the image on your right. So just to mention here as well, anything that we're saying is backed by science. If you see any number, that is a study citation, and what you can do is you can just head over to the description, you can check out the studies there, and if you want to review the science, which we really want you to do, go ahead and do that. But everything that we are saying is backed by science, so I just wanted to mention that. The second internal supplement that you can start using is flaxseed. Now, flaxseed is composed mostly of omega fatty acids and lignans, and flax seeds are a proven DHT blocker which can be used internally for positive hair growth results. There have been 2 studies performed on animals, and both of these showed the benefits associated with flaxseed supplementation. Now, the first study was performed in 2013, and it measured the effects of various plant-based lignans on dihydrotestosterone. And they used plants such as flaxseed, sesame, safflower, soy, and they're all administered orally, either in a powdered form or in a petroleum extract. The study was performed on castrated male rats, and what it did is it actually monitored prostate weight, as they believe that when prostate weight is lowered, that indicates less androgenic activity. Now, flax is both the powdered and ethanol extract is proven to decrease prostate weight as well as lower dihydrotestosterone levels, which are both strong indicators of 5-alpha reductase inhibition. The second study was performed in 2014, and that looked specifically to flaxseed's hair growth benefits. And just to quickly summarize the way that the study was done, you can check this out on number 6. 16 rabbits were split into a group of 2. The first group received regular rabbit feed, whilst the second group received a feed infused with crushed flax. And over a period of 3 months, a section on the rabbits' backs was shaved once per month. And the group that received the flaxseed supplementation saw an improved length, width, and weight of their hair. Now, scientists couldn't exactly pinpoint the reasons for such results. However, I do think it's safe to say that DHT blocking, as shown above in the first study, is one of the main contributors. One of the easiest ways to work it into your routine is by adding it to your smoothies. It adds a nice boost of fibre and it's got a delicious, slightly nutty depth. And, a lot of people will sprinkle it on salads, or as they're making a stir fry, just sprinkle a little bit in there. Or you can even make your own flaxseed dressing with a little bit of honey, a little bit of lemon. Beautiful. So the next one that we've got is sesame seeds. And sesame seeds is another source of lignin, and it's another improving inhibitor of 5-alpha reductase. So it's another great choice to block DHT. In 2013, the study mentioned in the previous, so the same study, so it was another plant-based lignin that was studied, and you can check that out on number 9. And the ethanol extract of sesame seeds was shown to be incredibly effective at reducing prostate weight and dihydrotestosterone levels in the tested rats. So this is not really a surprise because sesame seeds are packed full of polyphenols, sterols, and essential fatty acids, all of which contribute to health and well-being. And similarly to flax, sesame seeds are very easy to incorporate into your diet. You can simply mix a few drops of sesame oil into your smoothies, soups, and salads, or you can use it in place of canola or olive oil whilst cooking. You can add a few sesame seeds to your favorite dishes, like you can chuck it in a chicken, in a fish, in a pork, and it gives you, again, similar to flax, that nice, slightly nutty flavour. There are plenty of ways to add this healthy supplement into your diet. Just get creative. The fourth internal supplement that we've got for you today is Pygeum. And Pygeum is a bark from the Pygeum africanum tree, and it's believed to significantly relieve the symptoms of men who suffer with BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. So BPH is an enlargement of the prostate, and it can lead to obstructive and irritative lower urinary tract symptoms. So DHT is a well-known aggravator of BPH, meaning that its inhibition contributes to a shrinking of the enlarged prostate and a reduction in the painful and irritating symptoms associated with the condition. So this was shown in a 1998 review study, and it considered the role that Pygeum bark played in the reduction of BPH symptoms. As proven, men treated with Pygeum bark were twice as likely than the placebo group to report symptom improvement. So in addition, nocturnal urination was reduced by 19%, residual urine volume was reduced by 24%, and peak urine flow was increased by 23%. So that is showing that the positives of Pygeum supplementation. So we recommend to supplement with Pygeum, we recommend adding a high quality supplement to your day, like a dosage of 100 mg a day is a typical recommendation. The fifth internal supplement that we've got for you to help block DHT is pumpkin seed oil. Pumpkin seed oil is an extract of the whole pumpkin seed, and as a rich source of antioxidants, fatty acids, and minerals, it's a great addition to any hair care routine. Of course, pumpkin seed oil can be applied topically. This provides gentle cleansing and is an excellent way to maintain a healthy scalp. That being said, those looking to treat male pattern baldness, pumpkin seed oil is most effective when ingested. Why? Because pumpkin seed oil is believed to inhibit the activity of 5-alpha reductase, and when done internally, this is the most effective method for inhibition. So in 2014, scientists in Korea asked this very question of how effective it is. So what they did is they recruited 76 subjects with mild to moderate AGA, or androgenetic alopecia, and half received a supplement containing pumpkin seed oil, while the other half received a placebo capsule. At the end of the 24-week study, 44.1% of the men in the supplement group saw a mild to moderate improvement in hair growth, and the same improvement was seen in only 7.7% of the placebo group. So that's we've got some visual evidence for you to check out now. that supplements containing pumpkin seed oil can be effective DHT blockers. So you can see on the right there that the people before treatment and then after 24 weeks of supplementation with pumpkin seed oil, there has been some considerable amounts of improvement. So one thing to point out is that pumpkin seed oil was not the only ingredient within the supplement. However, it very likely did contribute to the hair growth effects as shown above. How can we know this? Well, consider all of the benefits of pumpkin seed oil, including anti-inflammatory and anti-carcinogenic. So the way that you can add this into your daily routine is, you can have them as a snack themselves. You can then just eat them by the handful or toss them into salads, smoops, and again, just get them blended up into smoothies and juices. So, as mentioned, perhaps the easiest way to add these into your routine is through supplementation. You can buy a lot of these ingredients over the counter, and they'll often contain the recommended daily dose. So some of these can even be DHT blockers. These things containing green tea, pumpkin seeds, and flaxseed oil. And you can add many of these internal ingredients into your smoothies, your juices, your other recipes, so your meat, your fishes, and so on. We do recommend using internal supplements as well as topical supplements as part of your overall hair care routine. And then the next video, we're going to talk about the acid alkali solution. That's going to be a really interesting one. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.